Chizuk from the Parsha, Erev Shabbos Kodesh, Parshas Chayesur. Last week's Parsha, the Torah tells Avrum Avrum, Kachnu es binchu. As Rashi says, I'm giving you one more nisoyin, I'm moidli bezeh, and then that's it. It comes this week's Parsha, a new nisoyin. So Ramayni passed away. HaKadosh Baruch Hu told him a couple of weeks ago in the Parsha, it says, the entire land that you see is yours. And he has to buy a chelke, a grave for his wife. Big money. What happened with the Lechut Nano? Another Nesoyer. So what happened over here? Is it finished in the or is it continuing? A couple of years ago, there was a craziness by many rich people going throughout the world to climb the Mount Everest. And obviously they couldn't do it. And the reason why they wanted to do it is just to take a selfie. I reached the top. But they couldn't do it themselves. So they took people with them, special people, and they pushed them and they helped them. They made sure it doesn't fall down. They made sure to give them all the loopholes and all the help, the necessity help they should be able to reach there. And obviously they paid thousands and thousands of dollars, but it was worth it for them. Selfie. Amazing. And posted on Facebook and on Instagram and whatever. And one of the professional mountain climbers gave an interview about it. It really bothered him. He says, climbing a mountain is not a joke. When I climb a mountain, I don't do it for a selfie. When I climb a mountain, there's 5 lessons that I learned from a mountain. 5 lessons. Number 1, every mountaintop is within reach. You could reach the top from every mountain, no matter how tall it is. The second thing is, there is no shortcuts when it comes on climbing. Yes, when you live in Muncie or in 5 towns or in Meshurim in Israel, you only come from one town, from one end to the other end. You could make all kind of shortcuts. When it comes to a mountain, no shortcuts. You gotta go all the way up. The third lesson is professional climbers are not intimidated by the mountain. They actually are getting inspired by the mountain. It gives them koiches hanefesh. And the fourth lesson is, the most beautiful view is when you reach the top. It's difficult, but when you come all the way to the top, then comes the most beautiful view. And the last thing is, when you finally reach the top, time to look for another mountain to climb. Or, if you reached already the highest mountain, time to make it faster, better, and easier, or more challenging. Avram Avinu gives us a lesson in this week's Parsha. Life is about nisyonis, every step of the way. You finished one, comes another one. You gotta be strong, you gotta withstand every single nisyon. Surah Yemeni the Tzaddikas in this week's Parsha passed away by the nisyon when she heard about the Akaida. You know why Chazal tell us? Because that nisyon of the Akaida wasn't meant for her. The Sultan gave her this nisoyin. Every nisoyin that was meant for her, HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave her the koiches to withstand. HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave her the koiches and nefesh to pass this nisoyin. And that is why Sarah Meini didn't make this nisoyin. Because that wasn't nisoyin. Wasn't her nisoyin. Every nisoyin the Rebbeinu Shloim gives us, we have the koiches and nefesh to withstand this nisoyin. Of course, we are mispalel alte v'ayni loyle deine soin, but when a Kodesh Baruch Hu gives us, be strong, don't look for shortcuts, and reach the top, be inspired, and when you reach the top, time to look for another mountain. Life is not about a selfie. Life is about to be a real climber. I get in Shabbos.